Welcome back to Dead by Daylight, or rather, I'm going to be looking at the developer update for January. I do not have high hopes for this. um, and I apologize. Man, I hope 2024 is going better for you guys than it's gone for me. Literally just started right off with a cold. Anyways. Happy New Year. Team is back in action. Alright. Doozy of a developer update. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright. Generators. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Wait. So we've got updates to generators, changing how they're damaged and how regression can be stopped, to end 3-genning and improve damaging gens. Maximum of 8 regression events. Moves at least 2.5% of gen progress in an instant. Oh, rip Jolt, man. Oh, that's literally the entire reason Jolt was good, because you could just... Oh... Alright, base damage from kicking a gen has been increased to 5. At least 5% of the gen's total charges must be prepared to stop regression. Ow! Ow, that! Yikes. Okay, yeah, well, I hope you like Deadlock, because that's probably going to be the go-to slowdown now. Like, yeah. So Jolt, that's no longer any good. So rep the one thing M1 killers might have had going for them. And also, yeah, massive rip to being able to actually, pick a side of the map to play on. Because now you have to kind of be able to control the entire map. So you better be shrinking those maps' behavior, because on paper this seems nice. It'll probably be okay-ish in execution, but it does mean that if the survivors get a good head start, you might as well just not bother as killer. Like, it removes a lot of your ability to make a comeback. So we'll see how that plays out. Field of view, I don't really care. Sadako! A few months ago, we released a major update to Onryo. Though some players were pleased, many longtime Onryo mains felt that her gameplay had changed too much from the killer they once loved. In this update, we want to revisit Sadako once more to find a middle ground. Behavior. What about us Freddy mains, behavior? What about us Freddy mains? You know, those of us that made him before you turned him into bootleg clown. Alright. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So... Oh! Okay, so... Onryo teleports survivors within 16 meters will receive a sack of condemned, as it was before. Teleport cooldown removed. Yep, as before. When a survivor is hooked, their current condemnation becomes locked in. That is... Okay, that could be nasty. It could mean that, if you see somebody that's got, like, 4 or 5 stacks and you haven't hooked them before, definitely worth it to hook. Okay, cursed tapes no longer protect from condemned. Ooh, no longer destroyed or inflict condemned on hit. I do wish they would still be destroyed. I really dislike the ability to deposit the tape into Onryo's face, and it looks like this is coming back. Cursed tapes can only be deposited in the furthest TV from where they were picked up. Okay. Onryo can chase while demanifested. Alright. And Reiko's... Oh, wait. Oh, the ability... Duration of invisibility. Oh, nice! They incorporated the Reiko's watch nerf actually into her base kit. That's good. And add-ons were updated. Hillbilly. Okay. So overheat is no more. Now it's overdrive. All right. When the heat is full, not only will he be able to use it, but it'll kick into overdrive, gaining extra benefits. Extra charge speed, extra sprint movement, and lower cooldowns. And a straight buff to his mobility, reduced collision detection. Okay. And add-on pass. Blight add-ons, yep. Okay. So Hillbilly, I'm not gonna lie. I do not like Hillbilly. Maybe it's just when I started the game, I just had too many bad experiences on both sides. Like, playing as Hillbilly was miserable, and playing against Hillbilly was, like, the worst thing ever. Like, to this day, I will still go next against a Hillbilly. I would rather play against Skull Merchant than Hillbilly. But for the Hillbilly mains out there, I'm glad that you're getting something, I guess. Blight add-ons. Rat and Crow are 2 and 3 now. Both nerfed in half, that's fine. Adrenaline Vial no longer increases rush speed and no longer decreases time to... Ooh, that's rough, man. No longer decreases time to recharge a rush token. I get that was one of the problem parts, but at the same time, without it, it's kind of garbage because of the extra tokens. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. Alkring, I don't really... Yep. Alright, restoring... Alright, increases rush duration for each... Okay. So, this is your new speed, I guess, in terms of being able to cross the map. Compound 33, each consecutive rush, which is longer than 4 meters, increases turn rate by 33. Enables rush to be formed without spending tokens. That's actually nice. Rush bonuses are capped after 3 rushes. Lighted Corruption goes on cooldown for 20 seconds after a successful lethal rush. Ooh! Ooh! Endless, like, okay. That was good. It was a good Eerie until the end. Ugh. Overall, I don't really use add-ons, but man, that's rough for Blight, man. Adrenaline Vial kind of got the main reason people run it removed. And Eerie Tag is just dead now. Alright. Perk updates. I'm a little scared about this. Save the best for last, huh? Okay. So they nerfed it to 4%. And 2 tokens are lost when... Okay, so they removed the ability to save stacks. And then they gave it a nerf. We'll see how it plays out. I'm not thrilled by this. I actually think Save the Best for Last was probably the only thing that kept a lot of M1s up there in terms of chase potential. But it wasn't as heavy of a hit as I was expecting. Like, I was expecting this thing to get gutted, man. Actually, so let's see here. I have 5 or 6 stacks. That'd be what? 25, 30. Yeah, no, the value you'd be getting at 4 to 5 stacks is now exclusive to, 7 or 8 stacks. That's terrible, actually. Save the Best for Last is dead. Wow, I'm glad I decided to take a second to actually run those numbers. Wow, that's... Never mind, they actually kind of did kill it. Now it's literally, much like Rapid Brutality, it's literally only usable on Clown. Yikes. So that's good. Grim Embrace. The first time each survivor is hooked, all generators are blocked for 12 seconds once the killer moves away. Oh, and that's on top of the original effect. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so keeping in mind the gen change above, I think the play might actually be to use Grim Embrace on Survivor's first hook, Pain Resonance on their second hook, and then they just die on their third. That might be the way to do it. Oh, don't buff quick, Gambit. Oh, okay. They increased the range but reduced the repair speed bonus. That's fine. Ruin. No longer disabled once a survivor is killed or sacrificed. Still a terrible perk. When blind... So, Shadowborn. When blinded by any means, gain 10% haste for 10 seconds. That's interesting. If you're really, really good at following people through sounds, that's going to be powerful. Especially with something like Brutal Strength. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I like that. It's gimmicky, but it's a nice alternative way to counter flashlights. And then they simply remove the FOV from monitor views. That's fine. Armament update. Ooh, no. They added more pallets to the front. It's already a strong main. It's already a giant map. Back of the lodge. Okay. Pallet loops around these tables are fairly short. Oh no. They're making it safer. So they just made Ormond safer. It was like the perfect level of safety for just how big it is. Especially with them hitting the ability to defend one half of the map. Yikes. Behavior, what are you doing? Game modifiers. First limited time modifier, lights out. PTB tomorrow. If you guys want me to check it out, let me know down in the description below. Not description. Forgive me, I just woke up. No. Alright, so TLDR. Gen changes. This is just rip to low mobility killers. FOV setting, I don't care about. Onryo. Hillbilly, good buffs, but I don't really want to be buffed on a personal level. Like, objectively good buff, though. Blight add-ons, rip to Adrenaline Vial, rip to Eerie Blight Tag. Everything else seems actually still very usable. Save the best for last. We'll have to see how that plays out in action. I'm not holding my breath. Well, let's see here. Before it was up to 40%. Now it's only up to 32%. That means you're probably going to need your, what you would basically get out of, 4 to 5 stacks, which is when the perk would start building up momentum with 5% per. You're probably going to be looking at closer to 6 or 7 or maybe even 8 stacks. So now you have way more incentive to just ignore the obsession period. The obsession is going to have to come in and take hits. And if they're coming in and taking hits, it's an even more dead perk than before. So basically, this perk is now 100%. Do the survivors have brain cells? If yes, congratulations. Grim Embrace buff is interesting. It's actually a really strong buff. Like I said, I think it's going to become meta with Pain Res with the changes. With Gambit, Ruin, Shadowborn effect, interesting. Ormond gameplay update, what are you doing? And yeah, there's my quick literally my first time reading through the developer update. And yeah, game modifiers, that's whatever. Oh yeah, there's a new survivor as well. Anyways, like I said, if you guys want me to check out the PTB for some reason, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, this has been Proselyte Primus. Until next time.